I got some big news. Ballislife is partnering with Caffeine TV to start a 1v1 tournament. We're going to pit members from our own squads to go against each other. The tournament will run over multiple weeks and there will be a cash prize every week. There will also be some special guests competing. Each week, 3 players will compete in a 1v1 tournament. The winner of each week will get a cash prize and move on to the following week where he will face off against 2 new contestants. This is going to be exclusively on Caffeine, so make sure you guys follow us.
Yes, sir. We
Yes,
back
sir.
in the
Reedy,
building.
though.
Let's get it, man. Hey, guys, Ballislife is doing a 1v1 tournament, man. King of the Court. It's going down tonight, 6 p.m. Pacific time, the 9 p.m. Eastern time. You guys can see it live on caffeine.tv/ballislife. I got my man Bionic Brooks and Ty Glover in the building. What's good, my brothers?
What's good, brother, man? How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm excited. I'm excited about this. We've been wanting to see some of these 1v1 matchups for a long time. People have been talking about they're the king of the court. They're the best 1v1 player, all-around player, blah, blah, blah. Now we finally going to see who really is the truth out here. We got first up, man, we got my guy, Hezzy God, Tim Carter, and Greg Help, man, Mr. 4-5. That's one way to start the show right there, man. That's coming out the gate with a bang, some firepower. What do you guys think about these matchups?
That's cute. That's cute. I like that. That's cute. You know what I mean?
It's real cute.
Hezzy got one of the dogs when it comes to these 1v1 scenes. You know, he's very, very, very known for his one-on-one play style. And then you got Clamp God that's going to sit down, play some D. And then you also got Greg Help. Mr. 45, he keep it on him. And, you know, he's capable of getting hot at any second. So you gotta keep an eye out for that guy. And yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting to see how these guys match up and see how it gels out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really excited as well. Just as Ty mentioned, we got Hezzy guy who is just a bucket. He can fill it up on any level, 3-level scorer. You know, we know what we're going to get with Hezzy. It's going to be a show every time he touches the floor, touches the ball. The biggest thing is Hezzy going to play defense. That's my biggest question. We know Hezzy sometimes likes to play off on defense, and he got 2 guys that are really hungry that are going to play defense against him. You know, Tim Carter, the Clamp guy. We got a matchup of the gods, you know, in the basketball world, polarizing, you know, skill sets, you know, when it comes to one guy being amazing on defense, one guy being amazing on offense. So it's going to be exciting to see Tim Carter against Clamp God or against Hezzy God. But I think people are asleep on the Clamp God's offense, especially in a 3-dribble setting. Where you only got 3 dribbles. I think he's going to be a surprising matchup for a lot of these guys. He's going to get to his spots, be able to score. A lot of the viewers out there don't see Clamp God be really aggressive on offense. So in this setting, he has nobody else to defer to, no other teammates. It's going to be him, mano a mano against whoever he's matched up against, and I'm excited to see that. But Greg Help, Mr. 4-5 himself, is a sleeper of the matchup. You know, he's huge, you know, in my eyes. He's like a 6'4", 6'5" guard with a great skill set, great touch. Going to be able to, big guard, you know what I'm saying? So if he's able to get to his spots, knock down his shots because he has 3-point extended range, you know, it's going to be a matchup nightmare for those guys because he's a little bit taller. He has a little bit more size and girth with his game. And he has a nice little handle. And, you know, he got that hesitation move. You know what I'm saying? So if he heats up a little bit, he gets that Hezzy going, he might catch a body. So it's going to be a great show. Yeah.
He dropped some weight. He's got a little bit of bounce. He's moving a little lighter on his toes now, as we seen at the park takeover last night. You know, that was crazy.
That was great. Wait until that video dropped.
A little birdie told me he's 40 pounds lighter.
What?
I don't know.
Mr. 4-5 is 40 pounds lighter.
Been in the gym. Man. Well, I'm telling you right now, he's going to have to be light on his toes because you're going against 2, you know, of the biggest names in our community when it comes to playing defense. So he's going to have to be able to move his feet to get past these dudes. And that jump shot is crazy. We all know he can shoot the ball, but if you're only one-dimensional, it's going to make it real easy for these defenders like Clamp God and Hezzy. So let me tell you guys a little bit, though, because there might be some confusion about the whole thing saying it's a king of the court. This is not a king of the court game. The king of the court is the name of the battle, but this is indeed a 1v1 showdown. This is a 1v1 game. Guys are going to be going at each other's neck, and the winner will advance on from this week. So the style format of the games today, each player will play each opponent one time. So Hezzy will play Clamp, Clamp will play Greg, Hezzy will play Greg. It's all going to go around. Now, if each one of them happen to win one game each, there will be a tiebreaker round. So let's just talk about the format and the formula of how that's going to go down. So this is going to be a mini 1v1 tournament. Each player is going to play an opponent one time. And the person who gets basically 2 dubs, if Hezzy comes out and beats Greg and beats Tim Carter, then he's advancing to week 2 and he's moving on. And people have been asking about what's that bread looking like. You know, they're getting the bag this week, but the beauty of it is the winner that advances, if he goes on and wins week 2, then that bag just keeps doubling up and doubling up and doubling up. So, you know, there's some big money on the line out here. Money. Yes, sir. Some big money on the line. And I know Ty Glover, you know what I mean? Your name is in this pot. So you're coming soon. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm coming for that bread, and I'm coming to show these dudes that I'm really like that. I don't just take blue chews, man.
Oh, you gonna run the table.
I think we've all seen what your 1v1 games look like. You know, we've seen the isolation on the court. Plenty of times we've called on you for a bucket and you've delivered. Really haven't seen anybody be able to completely shut you down in any city that we've gone to over the past 2 years. So, you know, and you've proven to be one of the toughest 1v1 players. You know, I haven't seen you lose a 1v1 game. And I think everybody's seen the 1v1 matchup between you and Slim go down on both occasions. And we know how that turned out. So I'm looking forward to it. I would have liked to see you in this week 1, but you know they got to level up to meet the boss, you know. So we're excited to see once it gets to that point.
You know, it's level stuff. So, you know, they gotta see me. And if they can make it to me, then they're gonna get to see me. So,
so Ty Glover is the boss battle at the end, huh?
The boss, and the boss man at the end of week 3, man. If you want to see Ty Glover, man, make it to week 3. But that's all I say. I got my hater blockers on, so you already know how I'm coming.
Oh, you Stevie Wonder in the live right now.
You can't see nobody.
Can't really see him.
All right, well, the matchup that I'll be honest with you guys, the matchup that I'm most excited to see tonight is Clamp God versus Hezzy God. You got an offensive powerhouse with Hezzy. I don't think anybody has played more 1v1s in this group than Hezzy God. So I think and he's the most isolation type of player. I don't care if you got 5 players on the court in an actual 5v5 game. Hezzy's still playing 1v1. So if he's not getting stopped with 3, 4, 5 other players on the court, it's going to be tough for Clamp God to be able to stop him and slow him down. So I'm excited to see that matchup. But you know Clamp, you know, signature.
He got a dog on him.
He's a dog.
Dog on him.
Hey, a wise man once told me, man, defense wins games. And I ran with that. And I ain't lost a 1v1 since. So I think I got Clamp God, man. Clamp God, hold it down, man. Hold it down.
All right, so we got 1 vote. Ty, you're going to go out on the limb and just say it straight out the gate, man. I'm going with Clamp. He's got the dub. So your vote is for Clamp God taking the dub out of this one.
Winning this, bro. I got Clamp.
Okay. Bionic, I asked you last night on the Ballislife live stream during the takeover.
Put me on the spot.
Who you got? Has that decision changed from last night till today? And after seeing the game, what are your predictions?
Well, you put me on the spot last night, you know, and last night I gave you one answer, and you know, I just want to be clear. We're learning a little bit more about this format, about this setup, about this tournament called King of the Court. I just want to know what the referee situation exactly going to look like, because that impacts a little bit. Because if we're going to get some fouls called, on Hezzy guy's favor, I think it's really going to play towards like an offensive guy's favor, like Hezzy. He's kind of like James Harden in the sense of he will draw those fouls, he would get those fouls called, he will put himself in position to make the right offensive play. So if there are fouls being called in this setting, I think there's 2 referees that's going to be on site. And we all know Hezzy guy likes to fill it up, and he can score very dynamically. So I'm still going to go with Hezzy guy in this matchup. One thing working against Hezzy in this setup is the 3 dribbles as well. So I'm kind of wavering a little bit right now, because I don't know if Hezzy will be able to do all the things that he's able to do in 3 dribbles, but I just know that guy. I played with him on so many different levels, seen him in so many different one-on-one matchups. And the only guy I've seen him really have a tough time with in one-on-one settings is Frank Nitti. And we all know Frank is a different beast when it comes to defense and stuff like that. So I respect Tim Carter and his defense, but he fills it up. So I'm going to go with Hezzy again. I said it last night. I'm going to double down here and say I'm going with Hezzy guy. So y'all heard it here first. I got Hezzy guy winning week 1 matchup in the King of the Court tournament.
Listen to this. Listen to this. This is Clamp God's game. Why? Do we all want to hear why? Why?
I guess
okay,
so.
I got y'all. Let me tell y'all why. Bro,
I just can't take this full serious with these damn glasses on right now.
Look, man, take me serious, man. Look, I'm about to hit y'all with some knowledge.
Okay, let's hear it.
Clamp God is not flashy. He don't do too much, and he just going to go get a bucket, bro. 3 dribbles is going to work in his favor, because all he wants to do is pull up and shoot the ball, catch and shoot. He wants to get to his behind the back crossover, and it's all 3 dribble moves. The only reason why I think Hezzy guy's going to have more of a problem is because with Clamp, he's going to sit on those snatchbacks. He's going to sit on all that. And you only got 3 dribbles, so you got to limit your dribbles, bro. So
I agree with you on that as far as that limiting Hezzy's game. Yeah, definitely going to be an issue. But I think, like I said, Hezzy's played more 1v1 games probably than anybody else in the group that's going at him. So he's done those 3 dribble scenarios, as well. So yeah. I know that this is the matchup that the people want to see. The internet has been buzzing, for a long time, talking about Hezzy God versus Clamp God. So that's exciting. So we got 1 vote for Clamp. We got 1 vote for Hezzy. And
who you going with, Kenny?
Who you going with, Kenny?
Just to play the devil's advocate on all of that, man. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. We just got back from hooping with Greg. We've seen what he can do on a setting like that. He playing against pro guys, and like you mentioned before, Clamp is what 6'1", 6'1", maybe 6 foot. Hezzy's 5'10", 5'11", 6 foot. I mean, those 2 match up well. Greg is taller than me. I'm 6'3". You know what I'm saying? So he's a good, 6'4", 6'5". Maybe 6'6" if he sat up straight. You know what I'm saying? He's got a big body, bro. Like he before it just kind of looked like he was like, a little hefty on the hefty side. But now, like, it's solid. You know what I'm saying? Okay. He's dropped, like you said, he's dropped about 40, 45 pounds. But at the same time, he's gained muscle. It's not like he's just, completely dropped weight. So he's dropped weight and gained muscle at the same time. So, I mean, it's going to be a pretty good matchup. I'm going to tell you guys that. And with only 3 dribbles, he is by far the best shooter in the competition. And because of the shooting ability, the height ability, and being able to get that shot off, I'm going to be casting my vote and going with my man Greg, Mr. 4-5. And I'm doing that just so that we got a vote for each one of those guys in this chat right now. So I want to open it up to the chat for all of you followers right now, for everybody, the fans that are in the chat, everybody watching, man. Let's open up this chat right now. I want to hear what your guys' predictions are. I want to hear what you guys think. I'm going to switch over to the comment section, and let's see what the fans are saying, man.
Pull up. Let us know what y'all think.
So right now, I want to see how many votes do we got for Hezzy, for Clamp, for Greg. Right now, I see my man Brandon going with Hezzy God. My guy Jordan, he's going with Clamp. We got we got Mon talking about this is a tough one because Hezzy is elite. He says, but Tim on 1v1 when it's hot, he's hot. And then you got Mr. 4-5 that don't give him that space. So, Tim won't be able to get off as much as Hezzy, so you never know. Okay, I see what he's saying. I want to see these guys at the end of the day, no matter what, whoever they're playing, I want to see them playing on both ends. I want to see that hard-nosed, in-your-face defense and just going at the other person on offense, having no cares. We got 2 other votes coming in for Clamp Guy. They say Clamp don't dribble, and Hezzy needs to dribble to be able to score. So that is going to be, a deciding factor. But a lot of people don't know, man. I mean, I've seen Hezzy go off for 60, 70 points. So he don't really need to dribble as well. And Hezzy has improved his shooting ability. So, this is exciting. It's going to be a pretty close matchup.
I've seen Hezzy dog out with just a jab step.
Right.
With a crazy looking jab step. So we're going to have to watch out for that jab step up top too.
So as we ask the chat, we're asking you guys who your vote for. I'm seeing 5 votes for Clamp God in a row right now.
They know who to go with. They know Ty Carter. What he talking about. They know the Glizzy know what he talking about.
Oh yeah, they said they want to see that tie. They're just waiting for that tie matchup.
Oh, that's fine.
Did I see Kenny Chow in the chat talking about Clamp God go win?
Hell yeah, Kenny Chow.
Kenny Chow in the chat.
Hey, I know. I played. Look, honestly, I've matched up against both players. Well, all 3 of these players. And just by playing them, I just know that Tim is going to have the advantage. He don't do too much, bro. He's going to get to his sweet spots, and his pull-up is butter.
He going to make it
simple. A lot of people don't know about Tim's game, man. And for my own self,
really good mid-range 3-ball.
I found out about his offensive game when we first went to Cleveland last year, and he went off in that game.
And you were guarding him, Kenny. I think you were guarding him. Were you guarding him?
I was guarding him. And I was just playing it smooth, playing
it safe, huh?
He started stroking that thing. I started playing up.
Like 40.
I started playing up, jumping,
like 40 points.
Jumping to block his shot, and he still, he has some trickery in his game. So one thing is that people don't realize for him is his mid-range game is tough. You know what I'm saying? He can shoot the 3-ball, but he would rather get to that dribble pull-up. He would rather get to that mid-range game. So
and Clamp God, if we're being honest, he's probably the bounciest in the group. So he's gonna be able to get those shots that people can't contest because he's not the shortest, he's not the tallest, but he's athletic and he can get up and get to his shot fast.
He's definitely more athletic than everybody else in there. So that's going to help him offensively get his shots off, but also defensively moving laterally left to right and also vertically getting a hand to contest. So,
I also know the East Coast squad, they've done a little series where Tim Carter and Austin Mills have gone one-on-one a couple different times. And, I think that was a tough matchup for A. Millie to win. Do you guys know who won that matchup? Or who won that series? Clamp God won that matchup. Easily, huh?
I think so. I don't know if it was easily, but
he won that matchup.
Yeah, he won.
Well, that's tough. Well, I'll tell you guys right now, man. We've been talking about Tim. We've been talking about Hezzy. We know what they can do. I think the real sleeper here, like I mentioned, is Greg Helt, though. Mr. 4-5. He's definitely the sleeper in the conversation. And I think he's going to surprise a lot of people. And whether he wins or loses, I think he's going to walk out of here with everybody's respect for his game.
Yeah,
for sure.
I agree. I think that people are sleeping on him.
Greg Helt and what he does, you guys will be after this event.
Yeah, he can finish. He can finish really well around the basket too. I've seen, him finish with different jellies, different lays, left, right hand. And don't sleep on his dunks either, because he will dunk on you with the left hand or the right hand. So, either hand it goes, Greg Helt is definitely going to pull some things out of his bag. And like you mentioned earlier, Kenny, like that touch from range. He really has that. So again, and I know about that hezzy. I went to Texas one time. That boy pulled out that hezzy from the 3-point line, and next thing I know, he was dunking with his left hand on everybody. So yeah, Greg is a sleeper for sure.
Definitely. Well, I'm telling you guys right now, man, this is going to be a great 1v1. You guys can catch it. The only place you guys are going to be able to see these games go down is caffeine.tv/ballislife. This is not going to be re-uploaded on YouTube. You're not going to see that popping up on IG, on Ballislife, or any of those other places, man. The only place you guys will be able to see this 1v1 go down is live tonight, 6 p.m. on caffeine.tv/ballislife, man. So make sure you guys tune in. And if you don't already have the app, man, download it, create your profile. It's super simple. You guys are going to love this matchup. I promise you, it's going to be some fireworks. And at the same time, these dudes were talking trash to each other last night. Hezzy God and Greg were going at it on the court on two opposite teams. Like there's definitely some animosity that has been built up. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you guys right now, there's going to be some words. I would not be surprised if we actually seen them, you know, getting in each other's faces, going at it like that. I mean, at the end of the day, there's a bag on the line.
Money on the line. You guys
know what happens when you put food on the table with 3 junkyard dogs. There's going to be some action. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta eat. Somebody got to eat at the end of the day.
Yes, sir. And
somebody got to eat.
And these are the type of dogs that, you know, ain't satisfied with only eating off their plate. They want everybody's food. You know what I'm saying? They're coming for it all.
I want Kenny's food. I want Bionic's food. I want all of it.
You can't get mine.
Let's talk about this. All right, so this matchup goes down. We've talked about all of that, but the winner of this week is going to advance to next week. So that way you guys understand. Next week, we got my man A. Millie, man. Austin Mills, one of the shiftiest guards in the game. And then we also got my guy Big Chance, man, who's proven to be a tough competitor. You know what I'm saying? So those two are going to be waiting for the winner of this week's competition. And that's who we got going up for the next week, man. So we got an action-packed schedule that has been lined up for you guys over the coming 3 weeks. Ty Glover, I know you're going to be there waiting on week 3. We got my man Big Duke. I really hoop, dog. You know what I'm saying? Skywalker. That's going to be there in week 3 with Ty Glover. I know we've all been waiting for that matchup. Bionic, me and you have talked about Ty and Duke. You know, we've seen the Ty versus Slim. I think Duke has more of an overall offensive game. And I think that matchup is long overdue. So I'm excited for week 2 and for week 3. I can't just wait to get this show started. So
it's a lot of good matchups when we look at this tournament. And, you know, as we progress from one week to another, it's going to be a whole different dynamic. The fans are going to be really excited for what they're going to get. And if you don't have the Caffeine app, make sure you download it. It's free, you know, so you guys don't have to pay to watch. So make sure y'all pull up to Caffeine TV/Ballislife. It's going to be a show. Every week is going to be something new. Make sure y'all drop those props in the chat, you know, because it's going up and y'all going to really be, man, get your popcorn ready. It's a movie. It's going to be a show. And I know y'all going to really be excited for what y'all going to get from these players.
Ty Glover, what's your closing thoughts, my boy?
Who you talking to, me?
Yes, Ty Glover.
Who else's name is Ty Glover?
The only Ty Glover, the only Ty Glizzy in the chat.
You want me to address you as Ty Glizzy?
Man, you already know, man. Mr. Blue Chew, Ty Glizzy, it don't even matter. But my closing thoughts on this whole little get down, man, is whoever gonna bring that A game, bro, is who's gonna win. And whoever's gonna play that defensive side, they gonna win. So stay tuned and be on the lookout for the dogs on defense. Because this offensive world, bro, it ain't going to take you but this far.
Facts.
So, hey, man, that's a wise words from Ty Glizzy, bro.
Hey, well, we're excited to see this matchup, man. As mentioned before, 6 p.m. is going down. You guys can tune in to caffeine.tv/ballislife or caf.tv/ballislife. Jump on the internet right now, man. Go up to the Balls Life story, drop some comments, you know, share the links, run it up. Let your peoples know on your guys' story that this game is going down. We want to see a lot of people reacting to this video, being able to talk about the matchups that's going down and creating that excitement, because I want this to continue to go forward. I don't want this to be the last time you see this type of matchup. So run up those numbers, man. Share it, comment, like, subscribe. You know the vibes. And we'll see you guys out there, man. Tonight, 6 p.m., caffeine.tv/ballislife. Hey, may the best man win. I love all my bros out here. But at the end of the day, money on the line. It's time to go get it, man.
We're going to see who the real dogs are. We're going to see who the real
Somebody
dogs
gotta
are.
take this L, bro.
This is big for the basketball community. Big,
Indeed.
major.
Can't count us out now.
All right, my boys. We'll see you guys on the next one, man.
We'll see y'all tonight.
All
Make
right,
sure y'all
Ballislife,
pull up.
baby.
Out.